Hey, what's up you guys, and yes, welcome to a new video. What the heck is wrong with the camera? Why is it all blurry? Focus, camera! What the heck is going on? Hold on a minute. Let me face it towards me. Okay, I can see my face. Today's video, we're going to be looking at, I don't need these, I'm probably not going to show my face. Because when I show my face, y'all guys are going to say, oh, it's not synced. Well, even if it's not synced with the wrestling figure video, it don't really matter because I'm not going to show my face that much in this video. If the camera will freaking focus! Anyway, this is my WWE and AEW action figure collection. One of my viewers, longtime viewer and longtime subscriber named Jacko Guard, who's a big wrestling fan and watching my videos a lot, requested that I do a wrestling figure collection because he's a big fan of the FEJ wrestling series. He's wanting to know what all I have. So in today's video, I'm going to finally get that request done. That was like a few months, like probably 3 months ago that comment was made. I'm finally doing it. So I apologize if it's a little bit late, but you're getting the action figure collection video. So this is a GameStop exclusive. Well, probably now it's at Walmart, because stuff that always ends up being exclusive to one store ends up at another store. Like, I have a Ninja Turtle DVD that was a Walmart exclusive, and it ended up at Big Lots. So, not all exclusives stay at the same store. But this is the rockerish Shawn Michaels. You can see he has the curly hair. It is an Elite, sadly. I don't use it that much because this is old school. I can use it though sometimes. If y'all guys want me to use Rocker Shawn Michaels more than the other Shawn Michaels I've been using, which I'll get to later on, let me know. Because that figure is awesome looking. I don't need to show you the articulation, I just wanted to show you the collection. Trish Stratus. And she came with China. Oh, let me tell you something, brother. When FNAF vs. Jaws 661, the wrestling fan and more, makes a wrestling collection video, you better start watching it, brother. Hulk Hogan. Now this one is interesting. Because I'm gonna have to stop saying okay. Because my Google freaking assistant thing keeps popping up every time I say that. So, no more okays. Anyway, this Hulk Hogan's interesting because I have no idea what series this is. The way I got this Hogan is someone like got evicted from a house or something. And this was just sitting in the yard. And the landlord was like, take whatever you want. So I was like, ooh, a Hogan in the yard. So that's how I got that Hogan. Y'all probably wondered why. I seen photos of what he's supposed to look like. While he doesn't have his tassels and his glasses. That's the reason. But still cool Hogan. Okay. Big E Langston. Or Big E. My neck is broke. I shouldn't make jokes about his neck. Because when Big E was wrestling for a little bit as WWE champion and did not actually, wasn't with the New Day that much, I actually kind of started liking Big E. Then when he went back with New Day, I'm like, come on Big E, you could have stayed as a single star. And you could have made it to where you getting one of my top 5 favorites. If you would have stayed as a single star, you could have then became a heel, turned on the New Day and be like, oh, I'm Big E, one of the baddest son of a bitches in the universe. But nope, you had to go back to a New Day and feud with the Brawling Brutes and get your neck broken. I know it was an accident, but I still blame Ridge Holland. because he ain't that much experienced. He should have got the performance center before he came to main roster. The Rock. This is the Hobbs' Shaw Rock. It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour, putting the work, putting hours, and take with us. I'm gonna turn my light on because y'all can't run. The thing does not want to focus, but there's the Rock figure. Okay. I got an Elite Goldberg. Oldberg. Shut up, Biggie. I'm not no Oldberg. I'm Dilberg. Actually, I'm not Dilberg either. I'm Goldberg. Nope, you're Oldberg. No, I'm not no Oldberg. I'm leaving. Elite Goldberg with the gray hair. Everyone's favorite on FPJ Wrestling. I don't think I used him in so long, but he's still everyone's favorite. Divorces. Steve Austin says, "Why don't you use me much on FPJ Wrestling?" What? I think the last time I was used was Series Survivor. What? I mean, I used to be one of the top guys on FPJ Wrestling. What? And now you don't use me anymore because you got like a Hobbs and Shaw sock. You got a dumb looking basic of Big E. You got that Goldberg right there. What? And you barely use Divorce with Steve Austin anymore. What? Not the bottom line, because Divorce with Steve Austin now falls. By the way, I will be making a new episode of FPJ Wrestling. It will probably be Money in the Tank. Even though it's a little bit too late for a Money in the Bank parody, I will be doing the premium live event known. The free live event known as Money in the Tank. And I got good news, Divorce with Steve Austin. There's a way news. What else can you do to hurt me? You're gonna be one of the people in Money in the Tank since there ain't no Madcap Moss figure. And I don't even have Theory. I don't want a Theory, so I'm gonna have to replace Theory with someone else. Yeah. Elias / Ezekiel. I know people are like they're the same person. They're not the same person, but in my opinion, they are. I mean, why would Ezekiel, instead of coming out the ring with his brother to attack Kevin Owens, why would he just stand there on the screen being like, "See, that in the ring is Elias. I'm Ezekiel." We were telling the truth, Kev. If he's actually not, if they're actually two different people, he would have actually came down there and be like, I'll save you. I'll help you, brother. Hold on a minute. Give me that shark. That's mine. That is my toy, dog. More plush. Anyway, so Elias. This is the only Elias figure I got. In the future, I might get more, but for now, this is the only Elias I got. You're gonna kill me, hell no. I only wear my black hat everywhere I go. The only time I take it off is when I do my hose, and I said, I love freaking chicks. I love them. I love freaking chicks. I'm a woman lover. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. That might be actually Gaius' theme song on FPJ Wrestling. If you like it, I'll use it. I'll make a full version. And I need to start making their intros as full and not just like WWE 2K Battlegrounds and All Stars where they just do and then they spawn in the ring. Here's the Shawn Michaels that I've been using as of recent. The bald crown jewel Shawn Michaels figure, who actually kind of looks like Adam Pearce more than Shawn Michaels. You tell me, does that look like Shawn Michaels or does that look like Adam Pearce? I would post a photo, but I don't know how to do it during the live stream. If you're wondering, I got crud all over here. Today I'm going to be changing out this sheet. Anyway, don't mind that. Look at the Shawn Michaels. Detailing on his pants. Of course, his tattoo ain't painted in because it's basic. He's got no tattoos under his arms. I think Shawn Michaels actually does now. But yeah, there it is, bald Shawn Michaels. It's the one I've been mainly using because it's the most updated. But if you want me to use Rockers Shawn Michaels, let me know down in the comments. I think it's called Trash Talker. Stupid Ambrose figure. This is the Ambrose I've been using for a while. And as you've seen in my All Wrestling Elite video, I don't use this Ambrose anymore. I should have never got it. But it hadn't been in so many classic FPJ Wrestling episodes, but still. I think they actually had a real Ambrose, but for some reason I went with this stupid Trash Talker. And this figure was around during the time Ambrose was still in WWE. Then I got this. And I regret getting it. But I'm not giving it away. It's part of my wrestling collection. If I stand it on a shelf, you can't notice the crap on the back. But you notice that he has a little light up thing on his chest. But if I just stand him on a shelf, not touching him, he looks like a pretty good Dean Ambrose figure for display. But using him on FPJ Wrestling, no, this thing is crap. In fact, it don't have... Newer basics have more articulation than that does. I know, I'm worried about articulation, and the Cody Rhodes I use, it's a statue. But when it comes to actual Mattel figures, the regular ones, they should have posability. Christian Cage, or Christian, I had this figure for years. Now I might keep it instead of getting the AEW one, because the AEW Christian Cage looks nothing like Christian. To me, this looks more like Christian than the AEW figure. And this is Mattel, the figure company that a lot of people said that sucks compared to AEW figures. But with the likeness of some of the AEW figures, including the Christian Cage, there will be a few WWE guys that went to AEW that'll keep their WWE figure, because some of them have some god-awful head scans. For a big wrestling promotion, well, some of them have big... I think that Big E looks more like Big E than the Christian Cage looks like Christian Cage. And that's a newer basic. So that proves that Jazzwares is an indie figure company sometimes. They act like it sometimes. Well, when will I ever get an AEW figure? It's the Paul White. This figure is really old. If I can, like, if they never make a AEW Big Show or Paul White, I will probably go to, like, Amazon or something and get a new Big Show from Mattel. This figure is really beaten up. He has, like, colored in blood all over his face. That ain't even red. That's pink. What was I thinking back then? I think blood was pink. I own a Big Show figure that I think is now worth money. When I was younger, I'm stupid. Now over here, I need to glue it back on, but my Shinsuke Nakamura, my zombie one, the one I've been using on FPJ Wrestling, his hair came off. So it's you're bald, you're bald, you're bald, you're bald. Or maybe I shouldn't glue his hair back on and have bald Nakamura. Where he's coming out being like, I'm not bald, you freaking monkey. You freaking wanker. You freaking beauty. Or I should just get a regular Shinsuke Nakamura, but I don't see him. The point is, the reason why I kept the zombie one as the main Shinsuke is I can't find any other Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't see him in stores. I think people's buying all the Shinsuke's. Anyway, I hear voices in my head. Are you glad that FNAF vs. Jaws is no longer using that Slam Shitty version of me? Cause he's got a basic. All the basics in the world are better than my figure. But I needed a new one. Cause actually, I had a Randy Orton before this. I don't know what happened to it. I had actually multiple. I had Randy Orton with the old school tattoos. That was a basic from Mattel. I had a Elite Randy Orton, and I had one where he was like he was pooping in his pants. He made a face kind of like, I don't have an example. Well, just imagine this with teeth showing, with regular teeth, and he's kind of grinning his teeth, grinding his teeth. That's what the Randy Orton looked like. Anyway, the head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I know a lot of people will probably miss my whole Roman Reigns when I was like, put him up, I got courage. Back when he was Cowardly Reigns, but I like Roman Reigns better. The tribal chief, tribal geef, the head of the coffee table. Hey, I'm the leader, so don't stack any figures on top of me. You got it? Yes, my tribal geef. Yeah, boy, the puppet. Oh, yeah, nah, la la la. Somebody's gonna get their butt kicked from the sexual chocolate. Don't think that's racist. That's actually one of Mark Henry's gimmicks, and he didn't mind it, so it must not be that racist. Cause he ain't gonna be like, tell me, Fitz, do not just say that for my idea. So, sexual chocolate, aka not Mick Foley. Mark Henry. This is not the sexual chocolate version, but I might have that as a gimmick on All Wrestling Elite. Hey, sexual chocolate's returning. Although this is not really that much updated, because Mark Henry is bald. And I'm not ripping his hair off. Because I don't do that crap anymore. If I want a bald Mark Henry, I'll just go to Amazon or something and get a bald Mark Henry. I don't need to rip their hairs off. Shinsuke was an accident. And I just glue his hair back on. I'm planning on it. That's the only Shinsuke I have. If I get a new one, I'll just use that for like a hair versus hair match. Where Shinsuke loses. You know, of course. The Fiend. Everybody in this pile is not as good as the Fiend. Is that why I smashed you? And I wanted to stack you. And I wanted to pin you 1, 2, 3. But then that bronze snowman. It's Braun Strowman. Ooh, whatever his name is. I forgot him because he's so obscure compared to me. Is that why I smashed him? And probably someday, I'll smash you. No, you won't smash me. We're really glad that you're our friend. The Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt figure. Dude, you're about to stack figures on me. And I'm going to Superman punch you at the end of the video if I have figures stacked on me. Harry Saturn, the Titantron Live. Entering the Titantron. That's what they used to say when you put these on. Although they remind me of WWE All Stars and 2K Battlegrounds when you put them on, because when you put them on, their music only plays for a little bit, so it's like you're doing the 2K Battlegrounds, like where they just walk for a few seconds and then it cuts to black and then it goes to the next person. It reminds me of that because the whole entire theme song does not play. It's like, I know this is not Triple H, but for the love of me, I can't remember his theme songs. I'll just use it. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game. And now you play it, all about control, and if you can. Round 1, fight! I haven't played 2K Battlegrounds in a while, so I forgot how they cut to. Oh wait, it's 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Perry Saturn actually was dumb back in the past because I had a Hawk with the gray beard, an actual Hawk figure. Now I have like a cheapy Hawk figure, but before I had an actual very good looking old man Hawk figure. And for some reason, back in the past when I was dumb, I traded in a Hawk for Perry Saturn. Now that I'm older, I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? Look at the... I know this was a Titantron Live, but the condition of this figure... If you put his hand back on, this steel is the same condition I got him in. I don't know what happened to his hand. I think I might have ate it when I was younger. And look, even I think he has a tattoo on his stomach. It's not there. Oh well. I use him as a jobber on FEJ Wrestling anyways. Or Nick's Cage. Feed me podcast. Do 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 do. Feed. Dude, nobody likes you. Shut up, Roman. Everybody likes my podcast show. Who likes to feed me more YouTube channel? Yeah, everybody. Nobody likes... Dude, I'm a crappy trash-talking figure. And I can even say that nobody likes the Ryback YouTube channel. Shut up! Everybody likes the Right Fart YouTube channel. Feed me poop. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Technically, this is supposed to be a collection video, and I'm kind of turning it into an FEJ Wrestling episode. Mix. There's probably going to be a FEJ Wrestling episode today. It's going to be Money in the Tank 2022. Full free live of it. Yes, and I will return. No, you're not. You're not replacing Theory. But I have short, so you're not replacing Theory, okay? Get in over there, Brian. The Evil in Mind. Or the theme song everybody likes. I forget how the rest of it goes. Anyway, The Undertaker with short hair. Which, technically, if you put a ponytail on the back of it, I could use this as the Undertaker from the Hall of Fame speech. I didn't say anything when you stole my moves, Kane. Oh, I used to have a cane! Yeah, I think that figure a long time ago, his legs came off because I used to play rough with these things. Technically on FEJ Wrestling, I do play rough. Yeah, you need to stop, boy. But I haven't had any wrestling figures with that seam right there actually breaking in a long time. Long time. So maybe I went, I hate you, Kane. You're a stupid looking figure. You look nothing like Kane. And I broke his legs off. I was young and dumb. Young Dum 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 Dum. I used to have another Undertaker. I had a Titantron Live who was the American Badass. And I think I broke that too. Oh, I remember. At one of my, when I was in like elementary or whatever, I think it was elementary, probably. I took a figure, to, two of them to school, and since I couldn't play with them that long, I think I threw the Undertaker's Titantron Live American Badass and broke them. And yet I still have the Brothers Clay from then. Captain Lou Albano, what the heck happened to this figure? Oh my god. What did I do to it when I was a kid? And then we got Jobber the Dropsky. He's a real WWE figure. As you can see, you can bend his elbow. You can move his legs out. He's got articulation in the head. Yeah, he's a WWE figure. So he goes all the way to the top because he's my favorite one. He goes on top of Roman because he's my favorite one. Dude, let's not to stack figures on me. Okay. I must love Bray Wyatt more than Reigns. Yeah. No, wait, no you don't. You got the same amount, I think, of Bray Wyatt's as you got Roman. Shut up. Roman? Actually, you got more Cena's than me. You don't even like John Cena. I know, but he changes his gear all the time. You basically keep it the same other than like a red glove once in a while and new t-shirts every 3 months. Bray Wyatt. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole... This is supposed to be both of them singing. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. What the heck happened to... What the freak? He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Originally, I was going to use this as Braun Strowman, but he's wearing Bray Wyatt's t-shirt. And I think they have plenty of Braun Strowman still, like elites. So if I see one, I'll snatch it up. Without even hesitating. Well, probably hesitate. I got Butch, aka Pete Dunne, which I watched a lot of NXT clips, and I prefer Pete Dunne over Butch. I know they're the same person, but I prefer this gimmick over Butch. He's doing like a Where's Waldo type gimmick now, and it's kind of stupid. Oh, did y'all hear? Coming this Monday, I know on SmackDown they said soon. My opinion is soon could mean that the 18th is actually the official date, or when Pat McAfee said soon TV 14, it could mean that soon SmackDown's becoming TV 14, and that date's not announced yet. And that's why he said soon, because Pat McAfee and Happy Corbin are on SmackDown. Well, if he said soon, talking to Happy Corbin, it must be before SummerSlam that SmackDown's going PG TV 14. Not PG, TV 14 is what I meant. So that's why he said soon. Or that freaking guy could have lied, but he said he has a track record. Now I looked at his account, and he does have a track record. I think he announced Bray Wyatt's release before Sean Ross Sapp did at Fightful. I'm not for sure, but I think. So that guy has a track record. So if he said Raw's probably going TV 14 this coming Monday, I would probably believe him. Even, I'll believe him more than WWE TV themselves. They said stuff in the past and it turned out to be false and something else happens. AJ Styles, yeah, we don't want none. We don't want none. We don't want none. I got Karrion Kross, who I use mainly now as a ring announcer. Yeah, you're doing worse than WWE did to me. I want to go back there. And I want to go back to FEJ Wrestling, because on All Wrestling Elite, you just had me as a ring announcer. I was better in NXT and Impact. NXT as Karrion Kross, and Impact as Killer Kross. You're still Killer. Yeah, Killer Kross. Failed ring announcer. The amazing ring announcer Karrion Kross. I just want to be Karrion Kross, the wrestler. Well, you know, nobody likes you. Okay, there is recently a wrestler that had actually tried to cut their hair to make them look updated. This Elite Triple H. I tried to cut his hair recently to make him look short haired. I kind of missed I used to have a short haired Triple H, but I wanted an Elite, so I traded the basic with my brother, and I was like, I missed kind of having a short haired Triple H because he didn't really look that updated. So I tried to make him look updated myself, and I didn't want to put his head in like boiling water and swap heads. So I was like, I'll do it myself, and I think it turned out pretty okay. My dog's trying to eat my figure. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. I know you have a flashlight, but it's the only way their detailing will focus. Anyway, Triple H, Elite. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes. Actually, this would be back when he was. Oh, you're only smoking mirrors. Oh, you're only smoking mirrors. Oh, you're only smoking mirrors. I don't have no Stardust. I did have a Gold Dust that came with that, and some stupid kids at this house I used to live at stole a bunch of my wrestlers. They stole my Hornswoggle. They stole my Gold Dust. I think they stole the other tag team championship. That's why I only have one. I took the like plates and I took the front plate and the side plates off because I don't have the other tag team titles because those freaking brats stole it. So I decided to turn it into the loser belt. I'm mad about that. And I don't know where I'm gonna find a Hornswoggle when I could get for Gold Dust I could get Dustin. But where am I gonna get another Hornswoggle? I don't think in the company he's in right now they make action figures. That indie company he's in. Anyway, Cody Rhodes. This is the wrestling has more than one royal family. I need to get the actual AEW Cody Rhodes. I know soon Mattel's gonna be making it, but Mattel takes a little bit to make their figure, so I'll probably get the last ever Cody Rhodes AEW figure when it comes out. I think there's variants of it. I'll probably get the one that looks closest to how he looked at WrestleMania, with the gold pants on. Okay, now we're starting to get into AEW. A lot of those with WWE, but now we're starting to get a little bit in AEW figures. So, what the heck? What in the on earth? Huh? How did that happen? What on earth? This is a brand new figure. Thor, come here. Hold on a minute. I gotta sit the camera down. Hold on one second. Okay. Alright, I'm back. So, I think it might have been my puppy that chewed it, but at least nothing else on him is chewed, so I'm not gonna punish him. Anyway, the former Jack Swagger, who actually, I shouldn't worry too much about this because if you look at the head scan, I hate to say this because a lot of AEW figures are good, but were they trying to make Sheamus and not the former Jack Swagger, now known as Jake Hager? Because he has white skin. I look at the actual photos of him that was on the box. They had an actual photo of him, and he does not have this white skin. And they dyed his beard the color of Sheamus's. That is not the color of his hair and his beard. They were trying to make a Sheamus. Hey fella, I'm gonna kick you in the arse, fella. You better not. You better acknowledge me, Hager. Yes, sir. Okay. A few women wrestlers. I don't have that many women, but I need to get a lot more. Like I want to get Liv Morgan. I want to get Ronda Rousey. I want to get Becky Lynch. Charlotte to go screw herself with the figures. I'll keep Zombie because it looks more like her than the actual Charlotte figures. Anyway, Scarlett, Karen Cross's now wife. At the time I got this figure, they were engaged, but now they're married. And she has one of those things that a lot of people can't say, but since I'm a smaller YouTuber, I could say it. She has an OnlyFans, which I don't even know why just saying the word gets you banned, because if I said this video is only for my fans, they'll block you. But you're not even or they'll ban your channel. I'm not even most of the time talking about the site. I'm talking about this is only for my YouTube fans. What, you think I'm going to make a site where someone has to pay $50 to see me naked? Which the actual OnlyFans that they're talking about? No. It's nasty. You don't want to see this blubber. Anyway, she has one. If Stephanie McMahon has one, bleh. Not saying that Stephanie's ugly or something, but nowadays Stephanie would be yuck. If Stephanie did it if that site was existed, which it wouldn't have back around the Attitude Era, that's when Stephanie McMahon could have done it. But now, don't do it. Speaking of controversy and all that, Sasha Cranks, aka Sasha Banks. You could tell I don't really like Sasha Banks when this figure's chewed, and I'm not even talking to the dog about it. One, two, three, Claymore! Basic Drew McIntyre. I have another Drew McIntyre, but he's a Funko Pop. By the way, this video will not be including wrestling Funko Pops, because they're not wrestling figures, have more than one royal family. Miro, the AEW figure version. Well, of course, the AEW figure, but I don't know what line this is, but y'all probably know. It don't look exactly like Miro, but I'll take it. I'll admit this looks more like Miro than that. Get back. This Miro looks more like Miro than that Hager does. It's about drive, it's about power. Oh, it's an eye at the bottom. Yes, there I am. Yes, there is my clone. Look at how much we look the same. Dude, you're the same person. And I will smash you at FNAF Mania 39. No, you won't. It's about drive, it's about power. I got Sindora. Dora, then Sindora. Sin Cara's sister. Yeah, speaking of him, then I grab him. Oh well. Hey, Randy. Randy. Where's Randy? There's Randy. Hey, Randy. Did you know the price of a scooter in Hawaii? It's only 2 cents. Wow. Yeah. Let's do the Bill and Ted wow. Whoa. Whoa. And it's whoa, not wow. For real. Sorry, boy. Sami Zayn. They have an updated one with his longer hair and his... You know how Sami Zayn looks now with his long hair and his beard that looks almost like his now. So I'll probably get that updated Sami Zayn in the future, but for now I got this old school version of him. Roddy Heyman. Remember when I used to use this Roddy Piper freak? Well, I probably steal until... Did they make up? Yeah, they do have a Mattel Paul Heyman. Came in a Build-A-Figure. But sadly, I can't really go on eBay anymore because of the scam and stuff, so I can't get that Paul Heyman. So I might have to use Roddy Piper for now until 20 years when they make another Roddy Piper. I mean another Paul Heyman. By the way, you're probably like, Roddy Piper has something different on him on that figure. I recognize that, but what the heck is that? Yeah, I like Roddy Piper so much, and I was sad when my figure of him lost his hands, because he's one of the greatest of all times. One, I didn't say the greatest. He's the greatest. Yeah, you acknowledge me. He's actually probably my number 2 favorite wrestler. What? I heard that. Sorry, Roman. I won't say it again. Anyway, this hand right here went on a Tyson Kidd. And even though he's missed a few fingers, I prefer missing a few fingers over the whole entire hand. So I put it on the... Actually, where did I get this from? Because they don't have a glove, and I think Tyson Kidd has gloves on both hands. Anyway, if I remember, I think either both hands were missing or one hand was missing. Anyway, I swapped. Say both were missing, I swapped both. And that's why he has a glove on his left hand. Well, wrist tape. This is not really a WWE figure, but it's in the tub, so I'll bring it up. This metal... Roddy Heyman. Yes, my tribal geef. Stay beside me. He's probably gonna put some figures on top of us. Yes, my tribal geef. Jeff Hardy. This is... For a while I had this Jack Pacific Jeff Hardy, and then I got this one, and I was happy with it, although he's got freaking fists. Like, you can't swap out his hands to do the... So you see the writing on the walls, writing on the floor, you're a little way on the goddamn... You know, the whole pose he does. So that's the closest you'll get. And he doesn't even have hands for Jeff Hardy when he was in WWE, and now in AEW started doing it. He started clapping during his entrance. He don't even have clapping hands. Now, I'll get to it later. I do have... I've probably seen it in my most recent FPJ Wrestling episode, one where... Actually, no, it was the return of the series, the Angel Farza Kiss Cam video. In that, I have the new Jeff Hardy laying down, being like, what happened? I'm so drunk right now, I have no idea what's going on. CMMMMMMM Punk. I'm going to shorten it because sometimes saying the long name I gave him makes me, like, when y'all think I'm going, During the name, that's fake. No, I'm actually doing that. But that became a staple of the name. But I'm changing it to just CMMMMM Punk. Not the bunch of M's that would take up the whole entire screen that I used to do. Anyway, so this CM Punk you're going to probably see for a little bit longer on FEJ Wrestling. And then I'm getting both the trunks, the tights wearing CM Punk, the one with the modern day like tights he wears, and then the shorts, like what CM Punk's wearing here. I'll get that one too. I want both of them because if I want to use CM Punk with those tights on, I can, and if I want to use CM Punk with these on, I can't. I don't have to be like, oh, I gotta pull back out the Mattel one and use it when I want to use those. Okay. There. Tyson Kidd has on Jake the Snake's arm and Sheamus's arm. I still wanted the figure to have arms. Well, I use them mainly as a like kind of background character that said CM Punk said something stupid like Roman Reigns, I'm coming for your ECW undisputed heavyweight champion. He'll be like, what did he say? That's his That's the pose I'm gonna use him for in the background. What'd he say? He is still a producer on the show, even though you can't see the produce. Know that there's producers on my show. He is a producer on FEJ Wrestling. What'd he say? Pork Chop Lesnar, aka Brock Lesnar. Yeah. I should have gotten also a Brock Lesnar with a normal head scan because every time you see this Brock, he's always screaming. Even when he's not meant to be screaming, he's like, hey, Sami Zayn. You're awesome, man. He's like, hey, Sami Zayn. You're awesome, man. They actually are making or probably already released, a ponytail Brock Lesnar. With his new ponytail look. Although I think that ponytail Brock Lesnar they made before he started wearing his shorts again, so he's wearing blue jeans. But oh well, it's an updated Brock Lesnar that I can use that does not have a screaming head scan. Jeff Hardy. This is the Jeff Hardy I was talking about that I used before I got that one. This Jack's Pacific Jeff Hardy, who for some reason I have him in a pose that looks like he got stabbed. Help me, somebody. I got stabbed. The person who stabbed me is crazy. Here they come. Wait, what's her song? So traditional. I'm traditional. You think I'm crazy? Well, by the way, I'm not in my Lacey Gevins persona right now. I'm actually as my real self, so I didn't do it. I don't know who stabbed Jeff Hardy. You want that as the next FBJ Wrestling episode? Who stabbed Jeff Hardy? We'll use that figure again because it's the one that actually has a hand that looks like you could put down on his stomach to make it look like he got stabbed. And he's even making a face like, ugh, I got stabbed. So, you want that as the next episode? We'll do it. Instead of Money in Tank, and we'll delay Money in Tank till like next Saturday. Close to Sucka Slam. So yeah, you'll get 2 free live events for the price of 1. Actually, for the price of 3. So traditional. I'm traditional. Lacey Gevins. One of a kind, oh, there I see when I'm passing a mile. Make you believe I'm one of a kind. They have a modern day RVD. Like, one of them made me mad. There was this one that had like that symbol on it, but it was on his, like right there, and it was a beautiful looking Rob Van Dam figure. He had like tiger stripe gear on, and it was a beautiful looking figure. That was the RVD out of the 2 they recently made that I was going to get. Because that figure looked amazing. And they canceled it because freaking Karen said it was racist. So instead, we got a skull one that is not as cool looking. But I'll probably still get the skull one even though it's not that cool looking. So I can have update Rob Van Dam so I can just put this ECW one on a shelf doing the RVD Rob Van Dam pose. and probably not use it on FEJ Wrestling ever again. But for now, this is the RVD I use on the show. Get these wrestlers off me. They smell. Zombie Batista. Oh yeah, I gotta do WWE Zombies episode 5 in the future. I might drop trailer 2, even though it was supposed to come out months ago. I'm probably gonna release it like around Halloween, and you'll see marketing leading up to Halloween for WWE Zombies episode 5. Anyway, I call him Zombie Batista. That Batista's been through a lot. Like, one of my family members, his name is Jalen. When he was younger, he scraped this figure across the concrete. Batista was like, oh, stop it, dude. Oh. And this is how his face ended up. So I was like, you know what? He actually kind of looks like a zombie. Maybe I'll finish this figure off. I'll destroy his arm. I'll destroy it right here. And I'll take this arm off. I think, now that I think about it, I think one of the arms on that Tyson Kidd was actually for this Batista. Actually, no, I think that arm is still Tyson Kidd's arm. That was his original arm. And what did I do with Batista? Screw it. We're not going to search for Batista's arm. Booaka, 619. Booaka, Rey Mysterio. Booaka, 619. What you gonna do when I come for you? The cover star and barely used. Well, cover star of WWE 2K22 and the barely used Rey Mysterio. Sad that he's feuding with Judgment Day and Veer. And not having like at least give him, WWE, if you're not going to do much with Rey Mysterio, like give him a big title, at least either give him the US title or release him. Rey Mysterio deserves more than being on main event and feuding with Judgment Day. Have him and Dominic not be a team no more, and make Rey go back as this good single star that could actually, like the Rey Mysterio that we had when he returned, the one that was like United States champion and all that. Bring that Rey back. I miss that Rey. Okay. Heath Slater in NXT figure. My only Heath Slater I got kids. For an older figure, that actually looks a lot like Heath Slater. For an older Nexus Heath Slater figure, that actually looks a lot like him. Wade Barrett, another member of the Nexus, or maybe I should make an NXT parody, but I don't have many NXT guys. And I can have Wade Barrett be like, hey, welcome everybody to NFL T 2.0. And maybe I'll have it like the NXT figures I got are fighting like football players. Me. Hey everybody and welcome to FEJ Wrestling. You mean Stephanie Nakamura Wrestling. Look, I told you could be interim chairwoman. I did not say you could change the name of the company. Just until my hush money scandal's over. By the way, the real me don't have it, but this is supposed to be Vince McMahon. Me on the show, with me being the creator of FEJ Wrestling, I have me taking the place of where Vince would be. So, wouldn't I technically have that scandal that Vince had? Might rest the figure on me? Which, technically, that's not even me, that's CM Punk. But, I got that elite CM Punk, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not really using this that much. Besides just sitting on a toy box, and I think for a little bit I had them on a shelf. So, I'll just make them me. And it worked because y'all guys freaking love the episodes that I appear in, which is almost every episode, except for probably Money in the Tank, where you're gonna see her instead. This stupid witch. Stephanie Nakamura. I'll probably just be here in the background being like, can I show up behind the commentator table now? No. Come on. I'm the one who created this show. Because unlike actual Vince McMahon where he just got the company from his father. In my version, I own the company. Like, I was the one who created the company from the get-go. I did not have no previous family members who owned FVJ Wrestling. I was the one who owned it. The first person who ever had the company. So, FVVJ Wrestling. Finance Ray versus Jaws Wrestling. Was owned by me. Anyway, which that's actually a parody of WWF. Jake the Snake. There's Batista's arm. And there's the one that was on Roddy Piper. So yeah, it was his right and left arm. I don't know why I did this support Jake the Snake. I'll get a new Jake the Snake in the future, but for now he's Jake the one hand and Jake the no hand Roberts. China, the one that came with that Trish Stratus that I was talking about. That one right there. It was one of those like title plate figures. Oh man, the one I said that the zombie figure looks more like her. Pooplet player, okay, Charlotte. We're really glad that you're our friend. Actually, now that I look at it, it's actually kind of an insult to say the zombie figure looks more like Charlotte, because the zombie Charlotte actually looks like an actual woman and not like a man like Charlotte. In fact, the zombie figure kind of looks beautiful. Like that one, I would expect Charlotte to look like. And not a man lady. I should have called this WCW and ECW figures collection also. I got some WCW, but no. They're owned by WWE now, so I'm just put WWE and AEW. Anyway, what's this guy's name? I used to remember it, but I don't. Anyway, this guy who I use as Kurt Angle, since I don't have a Kurt Angle. Here, this is why I was saying I should probably call this WCW also, because that's a WCW, that's an ECW figure. But nah, I'll just keep it as... I think the RVD is also WCW. Let's see. You don't say. Probably ECW. But Jimmy Hart, Hogan. Yeah, fucking yo, Hogan. Oh wait, that's Iron Sheik, not Jimmy Hart. I'm Jimmy Hart. Yeah. Anyway, we're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that will never ever end. Let me in. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt basic figure. The reason why I got this Fiend is because I wanted to update his Daniel Bryan. And I'm like, even though this Fiend looks crappy, I wanted an updated Daniel Bryan, and they did not have no elite Daniel Bryan. So I was like, I'll take this basic Daniel Bryan and have a Fiend figure basically for free, even though I didn't... When I seen it in the store, I knew this Fiend figure was bad. I was like, for me, I wanted a Daniel Bryan, and I get a Fiend with it, even if it's a crappy Fiend. I now have a Fiend figure. I'm probably going to get the newer Fiend, though. The burnt one and the non-burnt one. They made the, like, deluxe edition, the one with the multiple heads and all that. Seth Rollins, the most updated one I have. Wrestling has more than one royal. Shut up, Cody, because here's another wrestling tip with Seth Johnson. Want to be a wrestler, dude? Get some training and be a wrestler. He changed it a bit, but that's still kind of the same quote. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out the rest of the figures. Hold on. Let me sit you guys down for a little bit. I'm gonna pull the rest down so I can get this video done. It's almost coming to an hour, and I didn't want this video to be an hour long. I'm also gonna show the accessories too, and I'm gonna end the video. Wait. put one that's not a wrestling figure up there. Well, hold on a minute. That's how we show accessories, so I'm showing those title plate things I was talking about. Okay. Those over there. Hold on a minute. Still looking. One more stuff. Word life. It's a basic thugonomics. Basic thugonomics. Word life. I walk, won't touch a bowl when I'm forced to. Word life. It's a basic thugonomics. Word life. I won't touch a bowl. I don't remember that song. I don't even like singing it, and I remember the word life. Yes, because I hear it a lot when I'm watching old clips of wrestlers I do like. Is that it? So there's a stand here. Is that it? I'm looking through to see if I can find any more accessories. Let's do it. Okay. I got the accessories. I got everything I need. Let's just get through this wrestling figure collection video. I'm gonna put the accessories in this bag. Now I'm gonna get on with this, and we hit the hour mark of the video. God dang it, too long. Well, I don't think I would have got it, even if it was an hour. Even if I didn't, if I got back at the time I was planning on. Anyway, let's do this. Okay. Wait, hold on real quick. Let me put all these back in. Okay. Roman Reigns. This basic one, but I have too many Roman Reigns with his top off. Well, not top off. That one has his shirt off. He came with a shirt, but I didn't put it on him. So I'm figuring, why not? This one came with that. You can't see it up there, but there's like a little clippy thing right there. Came with that and another figure, which I'll get to probably next. Yep. So this shirt did not come with them, and actually I think either came with that one or the other Roman I'll be showing. Yes, I got 3 Roman Reigns. Yeah, you could actually put him on top of me, because he's me. So you could stack the Romans on me, because I'm Roman, and that's Roman. Hi, Roman. Hey, did you acknowledge me yet, Roman? You gotta acknowledge me first. No, you gotta acknowledge me first. It came with Cesaro. Yep, I have a Cesaro. I forgot what his actual AEW name is. All I know is it's his real name. All I remember is that it's his real name. Here's that Dean Ambrose I was talking about. The reason I don't use the smash talk, trash talk, or whatever it's called. It's 'cause I got this. And in the future, I want to get John Moxley AEW figure. But for now, this is what I got. Zombie Pork Chop Lesnar. Zombie mode. Ember Moon. Let's just try to get through this. Zombie Matt Hardy. Oh, wow. I will delete you. Here's another Shawn Michaels I could use. It's one with white and red stripes with the hearts in the middle. So I can use this one also. Oh, I put this there, but I should have showed it instead of just sitting it down like I did. I have this Undertaker too. It don't work. Its batteries are dead. John Cena. You're about to see why Roman said that thing about John Cena. John Cena. Why do I have so many? The reason is, even though I don't like Cena, he has multiple attires through the years. The Hobbs and Shaw, Jacob Toretto, a.k.a. John Cena, which is the one you've been seeing on FEJ Wrestling as of lately. Because Cena's been barely showing up. And he's been making like cameo appearances, and he held the women's 24/7 title. Because even though it's called women's, I'm going to make it like the 24/7 title until I find a figure that comes with the 24/7 championship. Which I might get that Ron Leskowski or whatever his name is. That football player. He comes with the 24/7 title. Even though I don't know much about him, all I know is he hosted WrestleMania 36 and he was 24/7 champion. I didn't really watch whatever football team he was on that much. Or no. I don't even know what team it was. But I just want that figure for the 24/7 championship. And I'll probably use him on FEJ Wrestling as Mike Lazowski. Anyway, there's that one. And that's the final one you're going to see in this video. I promise. Like I said with that Fiend, the reason why I got that Fiend figure in the first place is I wanted an updated Daniel Bryan. At the time, he was still Daniel Bryan, and he didn't go to AEW. That's Bryan Danielson. So I got this. And now that other one's technically more updated than this. Because he shaved his beard and he put his hair in a ponytail. So that other one is more updated, the shorter beard one. So I got that for an update, and then he went to AEW, and now it's not updated. Kiss cam, not again! Oh, hey, that ain't the last scene up, because I got this one, the old Jack's Pacific one. Recently, his arm broke off. I'm sad about that, because I could use this. I think I used this one as, like, Cena's grandfather or something. Or brother or cousin or something. I used it as something on the show. I could probably still use him. I could say his arm was amputated. Now, a lot of them I could glue their arms back on. Same with this one, because he still has the peg sticking out of his arm. Finley. The reason why y'all think the reason is when I showed Finley as a commentator, I always turned him like this. Like when he was sitting, hold on a minute. Let me get him straight. When he's sitting, he's like this. It's because I didn't want a lot of wrestling toy collectors to be like, "You broke your Finley? What type of wrestling collector are you?" It was an accident, okay? I think it was during the greatest. Actually, no, he had an arm after that. I forgot why the arm came off. But it was an accident, I promise. Anyway, I have him like this because I want it to look like he still has an arm until I glue it back. Unlike that Cena, which I could say his arm was amputated and it gets put back. He gets a robotic one that looks exactly like a real human arm. that one, he's supposed to still have an arm there. So that's why I turned him to the side. The original Goldberg I used until I got that elite one. Yeah, we'll just talk about them together since they're the same person. You think you know me, or you think you know me? Ha ha ha! You never did. On the other side, on the other side. You're gonna make me feel the sad that the judgment day they broke up on the other side. Technically, this Edge ain't even updated. Yeah, he has his updated head, but Edge has short hair now. But I don't think they ever made a short-haired Edge when he was like, when he came back for the talk on the microphone and when Seth Rollins put his knee on his neck, he had short hair. I don't think they ever made figures of those. The awful one, the Wiz. Okay, the Miz. Another Rock. The reason I got those other two Rocks is because this. Chris Jericho. I need to get the AEW one. What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I ever loved? I push them all away. Zombies divorced Steve Austin, which I think I used more than the real one. I hear that in the pile somewhere. You use Zombie more than me. Sheamus, I had a kind of updated Sheamus where he actually has the Sheamus hair, but his arms broke off, so I was like, I need a new Sheamus. So my brother gave me this one. Even though he's not updated, I still use him as Sheamus because he still works as a Sheamus figure. It's Sheamus, right? Is it Sheamus? Zombie Finn Balor with no jaw. The Evan Bowers figure. You know, the man who drank radioactive water. This is his official action figure. And lost his jaw to it. That's his official action figure. The truth has set me jobber. Do 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 do. Little Jimmy. I think this R-Truth is a little bit updated, but he's got like tattoos on his arms now, and I think he's got more on his chest. But other than that, it's basically updated. Basically. If I see a newer R-Truth, I'll probably snatch it up. Gay Ziggler. Hey, R-Truth. I haven't seen you forever in FBJ Wrestling. Where have you been, baby? Oh God, he might want to run. Why? Pooplets in that strap. Pooplet player. No, you're going in the pile. The Batista I've been using, since he still has his arms and stuff, it's Elite one. Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, no, what happened to my figure? The Macho Man's gonna kill you in your sleep. The ghost of Macho Man is gonna kill you in your sleep, Josh. Because, Josh, you don't destroy the Macho Man. The Macho Man says you don't destroy his figure. So his ghost is gonna kill you in your sleep. For destroying a figure of him, even though you like the Macho Man. Back then I didn't really know who Macho Man was, and I thought this was just some random guy, so I don't know what happened to him. That's probably more my thought. Oh, this is some random guy. No, it's the Macho Man. Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam Gigolo, Gigolo, Bam Bam Gigolo, Gigolo. Shut up, Giggy. Guess what? Another tribal chief. Yeah! Bring that over here. Hold on, let me show. I use this one as like the promo Roman Reigns. Because when he's doing his promos, he has his ponytail. So this is the promo one. That sure did go with that one. Because this one came with the Wreck Everyone and Leave t-shirt. But I use it when he's doing a promo. And there are my Romans. Aleister Black. They are making a Malachi Black for all I know, it could be out now, but they did announce an AEW Malachi Black figure. But for now, I got Aleister Black. The basic. Which I use as Malachi Black. Turkey Clay. Ew, is there any babies? Where's a baby? Ooh, a baby getting my belly. Help me, help me. Oh, guys, by the way, speaking of Brodus Clay, this is off topic. Well, it technically is off topic, the wrestling figures, but it's still related to wrestling. I actually seen Brodus Clay on TV when I went to a pizza buffet. He was on the news. I think he does like news stuff now. And he's also an indie wrestler under the name Tyrus. He was like, ew, today's top story. Ew, a baby was in the forest. The baby got eaten by a crocodile. Can you imagine if he actually likes my video so much that he actually comes on TV and says, ew, a baby? Which Grimm's Toy Show started that, but since he probably forgot who Grimm is, which I think a lot of people did, because a lot of people watched him for the GTS figure show, and he rarely does it. And he's been basically crazy ever since he met that fat woman, Quarantina. Anyway, El Torito, Sin Cara, and guess what? Sin Cara. I got two Sin Caras, red and yellow. I refuse to get underwear head Sin Cara. Sting with the long hair. I don't have short-haired Sting, but I got that Elite. I might in the future get an AEW one. Io Shirai, which is, as you've seen in the ending of one of the episodes, my character is now dating Io Shirai, as she's really called, but I call her Io Shirai. And now, guess what? She might be actually leaving WWE, but I'm not going to have her leave FEC Wrestling. That story just began. I'm not ending it soon, just because the real person is leaving. Aiden English. I mean, English Pie. As I used to say in those videos. The old school Undertaker, which his hand is in the bottom of the tub. In the future, I'm going to have to glue a lot of these figures' body parts back on. This is actually John Morrison, but I don't know where the head is, so let's just call him Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy? The Matt Hardy's head is on the bottom. There's the Jeff Hardy I'm talking about. Right now I have him in the the world's a sheep and everyone is goats. I missed that song. Like, he just brought back No More Words, got released from WWE, and now he's not using it in AEW. Now he's like also in a trial for like I think he took drugs or something. So now we might never hear No More Words again. And he just brought that back. The most requested thing for Jeff Hardy to do, he did, and now he ain't gonna use it again. It's sad, man. Kevin Owens as a zombie, but I use him as regular Kevin Owens. You've seen him in the all Ezekiel, really a guy that's his younger brother. The zombie Seth Rollins, screaming Seth Rollins, and Rusev, aka Miro, but it's Rusev time. Okay, now I'm gonna show y'all the accessories. I got Sin Cara's jacket. I got that a generic Money in the Bank briefcase, but I'll probably use that instead of the regular one. I found Tyson Kidd's shirt, what's left of it. It's very old. What's this? That went on the Rock. Where is he? Where is he? That Rock. The one from Hobbs the Shaw. I got some rubbery handcuffs in there. I don't know why that's in there. A wrestling stand, the one that went with that Finn Balor. Here are the name plates. Well, the side plates for titles. You can't see me. That came with him. The Fiend. You know who that came with. I told you all about it. Trish Stratus. RKO. Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy's towel. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh, and I also have the China one. Ninth Wonder of the World. The Universal Championship. But guess what? Since I got a Goldberg, that Goldberg also came with the Universal Championship. Which, when I displayed at Cesaro and Roman Reigns, that's one of the reasons I put the shirt on this, because that's supposed to be like a mic conversation, but I didn't want to keep the mic in his hand for displaying them. So I just have him looking at Cesaro with the belt around his arm, since I have two of them. The actual Money in the Bank briefcase that came with Dolph Ziggler. The Miz's jacket. It has nothing to do with balls on it, like that stupid gimmick he's been doing as of lately. Well, kind of funny also, in a weird way. Gimmick. The loser belt, as I call it now. The red Universal title, which until I get one, it's the WWE Championship. It's the undisputed Universal Championship. That's why I actually expected it to look like. They would bring back the red Universal title and they would have the blue one. And that would be the undisputed Universal Championship. Rey Mysterio, GOAT. It says on the back. There's that John Cena's arm. What else is in here? I got Riddle's shirt. Jeff Hardy's shirt. The women's 24/7 title, which is actually the tag team, but I didn't get the other belt. Roman Reigns' head, which is supposed to go in that ponytail one, but like I said, I use that ponytail Roman Reigns as a microphone, like Roman when he's speaking on the mic, so this head I just have in the bag. Just in case something happens to like the head on that one. I have an extra. Stephanie McMahon's vest or jacket thing. One of Riddle's hands. A knockoff WWE Figures lantern, which you know who I use that for. I use it for Aiden English. What? There's someone else that held the lantern? I know Aiden English was the only person that did. He wore this creepy mask. I know, guys, it's the Fiends. I just want to be silly. Huskus, one of Riddle's flip-flops, a Roman Reigns hand. Don't worry, it's not broken, it's extra hands. It came with it. There's that Finley arm. Another one of Riddle's flip-flops. Another Roman arm. I think that came with, that little fist right there came with the Bray Wyatts. More Roman Reigns' arms. A Jeff Hardy fist and some open hands. And a Roman fist. Riddle's hat. More hands. One of them went with that Hager, aka Jack Swagger. More hands. More. How many extra hands do these figures come with? I think some of these came with The Rock. And let's see. Anything else in there? Let's pull everything out that's left. Okay. Some of Jeff Hardy's hands, some of the Fiend's hands, and the AEW microphone. And that is my WWE